You missed everything, Gel. This is the best part of the watching live streams, is that everything can happen. It's live. They say don't work with animals, and also don't work with WNLs. If this is your first time watching the stream, goodbye. I want to say that it's not usually like this, but it is every single time, and I hope that I'm slightly less distorted now. How does it sound now? Just tell me. Just be honest. Just be honest with me. You got to be honest with me, guys. We're honest with each other. That's what we do here.
It sounds less distorted to me, but yeah, that's only a few rooms away.
That's good. It's probably the microphone connection, but by pulling it out of the laptop and then putting it back in, it somehow stopped your audio. And this is what dreams are made of. Now,
that was a Robin Williams film, wasn't it? Yeah.
Tell me how close it's feeling for you, because it's feeling close for me right now.
Put it this way, if I undo the buttons on this shirt, we'll have a swimming pool. Yeah. Probably that close.
Just trapped in there. I was going to share some stats because, of course, Walter, it's Friday. We need stats on Friday. It's time for it's our weekly business meeting where we discuss the business operations of the company.
We do.
What were we called? Laughs and Japes? What were we called again?
Laughs and Japes. I like that.
Were we called Laughs and Japes Incorporated? I think we were something.
Or lapsing Japes.
Lapsing Japes. Yeah. Lapsang Japes song. No, can't do it. Yeah. Can't. It's not going to work.
These things rolled into one. A heady brew.
Stop. Not you. Yours is fine. It was just the Honey Thief singing "Sweet Dreams." I don't know if we could. No, that's not okay. Thanks to the Honey Thief, though. I'll take it as a compliment. As Chris Packham would say, this is what you pay your licensee for. So this is what we pay our internet subscription for. That's right. This kind of high quality entertainment. Do you have any stats for us, Walter, or to show to the board?
To be honest, we've only had, the 3 quizzes up until today, this week.
Yeah.
And it only changed by, I think, 0.0 to 200ths up for you. And I think 100th down for them.
Ooh.
Because you've had a particularly good week.
I have.
So, you're still ranging just upwards of 6, and they're ranging just below 8.
All right. Well, that's pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. I'm going to now have a look and see if I can actually go to my creator dashboard and get some stats for you, because I think that you'd find this quite interesting. Insights, channel analytics. Now let's check since we started, which was, when did we start? When was our first one?
A long time ago.
A long time ago.
Very first week of lockdown.
Was it? I think it wasn't. I think it was the second week. I think we waited a week. March the somethingth, right?
March the something. That's a very good way of...
Was it March?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would have been March the something.
Someone knows.
All Things Irish started us off on the 24th of March.
Wow, great. All Things Irish is the first one we went for.
All Things Irish, followed by the letter L, numbers, and all over the show. Yeah.
Now... we have, and I love this is a stunning. I won't go into revenue details because that sort of stuff is private. But let me tell you, it is in the period of 95 days, we have nearly broken the $30 mark. Now I don't want to go into too many details because I think it's you shouldn't talk about business. You shouldn't talk about money when it comes to business. But Max Flashheart says that the WNL quiz approval rating is at 217%. The streaming resolution is 1080p at 60 frames per second. The upload rate is around 6K, and the video is an MP4 footage. Thank you, Thorny. I think there is some, all joking aside, one thing that is quite cool is the 5,659 live views that we've had the entire time. 5,659 live views. That's pretty cool. With our peak at the very beginning. And and since then, it's been the best ones, including The Honey Thief, Osric, Orange Spark, Zookeeper's Girl, Osric 42, Max Flashheart, Silky Nerd, Arrow, Jack Little. All of the best ones are here, and all the best ones are sticking with us throughout, and it's been a lovely pleasure. So that's my Friday update. Now, what do we do here, and why are we here? And for those who are new, if there are any new people, should we get on with a quiz?
It's a quiz, exactly.
It's a quiz. I love that's so nearly a catchphrase. It's a quiz. It's a quiz. It's a quiz! Exclamation mark.
It could be a quiz. Yeah.
It's a quiz.
Quite quizzical. I'm quizzical. We're pitting your wits, of course, against those of the chatters in the chat stream, and basically, you won't be able to see their answers. I will. We'll take their first three answers. If there's consensus, that's their answer. If not, then it'll be the first of the three that provides their answer. Then I'll ask you for your response, and we'll see how you fare. Simple as that. No cheating. You're not allowed to use anything other than your own head as far as coming up with your guesstimates as to the answers and get them down on the stream.
Paul BM's 12:15 and you haven't started. Well, yeah, Paul BM's got a question, which is why haven't you started yet? Basically, well, you've missed a ride. It's been emotional. There's been lots of ups and downs.
A roller coaster.
Jack Clutter wants to know if we can type with our fingers.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
Why not?
Let's get quizzical, says John. But it's Jean Bello. I never know if it's Jean or John. I've never known, and I've met the man multiple times in person.
It sounds interesting as Jean Bello. Jean Bello.
Ed is slightly manic today. It's controlled mania. If you were to ask me about Monday and Tuesday, it was a very different set of circumstances. Today feels. I feel like I'm playing with it deliberately, whereas Monday and Tuesday, I think I was a little out of control. You're seeing the many mental states of me on display.
The
many mental states of me. That's quite nice. Someone write that down. Let's do a quiz.
Okay, it's quiz time. Okay, you turn off the chat stream. You're not allowed to look. Chatters, get ready.
Is an excellent.
Focus those efforts, those neurons. Get the synapses firing. It's time.
He goes with Gene, so it's Gene Bello. I wish that I'd known that for this entire next many years.
Gene Bello.
Pinter play the many states of Edward. That's good. Yeah. Let's not get into our opinions about Pinter, and let's do a quiz.
We could. Okay, fine. Yes, we can do a whole round on Pinter at some point. Okay, question number one. By the way, I'll tell you that today's round is on the animal world. Okay, so all questions concerned, loosely based, some of them with animals. Question number one, we're going to start off nice and easy with farmyard animals. I'd like to know, a kid is a baby what? A kid is a baby what? That's number one. While you're thinking, can I say, I have their answer, that I was doing a bit of binging on the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and I think in one of the last 3 or 4 episodes, she actually has a very distinctive question she asks. She goes, "What?"
Does she? Is there a whole joke around it?
No, there's no whole joke around it. It's just
she just says, "What?" like that.
What? And I thought, how wonderful. Her enunciation is perfect.
Yeah, but she is great. Okay.
Your implication? Yeah. Okay.
I realised that made it sound like as if you're not, and you're not allowed to. Okay. A kid is a goat.
Sorry.
Is it a goat? I didn't say is it a goat. I said a kid is a goat.
A kid is a goat. A kid is a goat. Yes, a kid is a goat, and you're absolutely correct. As were the chatters. It is 1 point apiece. Can I say that when I first came over to this country in the 1970s, I made the mistake of referring to a class of children that I was teaching as, the kids are so, and a teacher went, cleared their throat and said, "Kids are goats. You're teaching children." Okay, in the last 40 years, it has changed.
Yeah.
We're allowed to refer to children as kids, but they were very dismissive of my Americanism at that point.
It's changed a lot. Everyone uses kids now here as well. A lot of It's not necessarily the Americanization, more of just a homogenization of English-speaking cultures. Let's carry on.
I like it. Okay, and we'll carry on homogenizing here. It's question number 2 in the animal world. Simple 50-50 is true or false. I'll read you out a statement. If you agree with it, then you write down the entire word true. If you disagree, the entire word false. Here's your statement. A giraffe has no vocal cords. True or false? A giraffe has no vocal cords.
See, I'm going to call you out on this one.
Well, wait until we have their answer.
No, I'm not going to call you out. It's fine.
I have their answer.
It's true, I think.
Yeah, they have this fantastically long neck. They have the same number of bones in the neck as a human being. But yeah, the only thing you can really hear them do is munch on leaves and gallop about. They don't really make sounds.
The only thing I was going to say is I think that we've talked about...
We might have talked about this.
Giraffes.
Did we also talk about the fact that when they're born, I think they already have their horns?
No, we didn't talk about that. I think we talked about whether it's a mating ritual...
I'll make that question number 3 then. No.
Yeah.
Sure. it is the case that...
Sorry, the entire word true. I forgot to add the entire word true.
The entire word true.
Yes.
Well, the chatters entirely were truthful with true as well, and were correct. So it's 2 points apiece going into question 3. Question 3. Bart Simpson briefly owned a pet called Stampy. What sort of animal was it? Bart Simpson briefly owned a pet called Stampy.
What's the theme of this quiz?
Animals.
Oh, is it really?
Yes.
Sorry, I was...
you have to listen more carefully here.
I mean,
yeah. I have their answer.
It's an elephant.
It is, yeah, Stampy was an elephant, yes. No kangaroos. We could have had a choice there, but it was an elephant. And the chatters, they're aficionados on Bart Simpson as well. It's 3 points apiece.
Well done.
Question number 4. Number 4. In the Edward Lear poem, The Owl and the Pussycat went to sea in a pea green boat and all that. What kind of animal marries the owl to the pussycat?
Oh, no.
In the poem, they get married. In the Edward Lear poem, The Owl and the Pussycat, what kind of animal marries the owl to the pussycat? Not yet? They're being a little bit shy and possibly not demure, but thinking.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I need a second answer, chat stream. Oh, this is good. They're discussing now the different aspects of the poem, parts of the poem, where they get the ring. Yeah, okay, let's have an answer.
So we need an answer. The cow jumped over the moon, so it's not the cow.
The little dog. Okay, I like something like that. Yeah.
Why? They're very struggling with this.
I can hear the cogs going around, but I can't see a third answer yet here. We need consensus. Okay, well, I have 3 answers, so it's their first one, okay?
Okay, a mouse is my guess.
A mouse! That's a very good guess. But, well, it was actually the turkey who lived on the hill. The turkey who lives on the hill.
Oh, I never. Did they get it right?
No. They went for a cat and a bull and all sorts, and a cat, a walrus, and a bull. So cat was their answer. So we had cat and mouse between the two of you, but it was the turkey who lives on a hill. I think, and you're right. I mean, they were going through the poem. You know, they got the ring from the pig. It was the ring in the pig's nose or whatever. And they said, "Can I have the ring?" And he said, "I will." And then the turkey on the hill. Yeah, all about the rhymes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a turkey.
Yeah,
hey, no Confetti Canyon yet today. It's 3 points apiece.
Confetti Canyon. No Confetti Canyon today.
No Confetti Canyon.
Okay. Next
number
question.
5. Question number 5, halfway through today's quiz. I'd like to know, on average, which is the larger rodent? I mean, we were talking yesterday. We saw a picture, of course, in our Nature Watch of a squirrel. What was his name again?
Gary. Greg.
R Anyway, yeah.
Someone will remember.
I'd like to know on average, which is the larger rodent? Okay, we're talking body weight here. A red squirrel or a prairie dog? Which one is the larger of the two? They're both rodents. They're both in the same class of animals, mammalia, sub this and that. Which one is, on average, the larger? A prairie dog or a red squirrel? Ah, yes, the honey thief is pointing out it was Nigel. Nigel.
I knew there was a G in there. I knew there was a G. I
have their answer.
I'm gonna go for, because I think they're those little kind of, sort of almost, well, they're very rodenty. I think they're quite big. They're almost like guinea pig-esque. So let's say red squirrels can be quite big. Let's go for red squirrels.
You're going to go for a red squirrel. Well, I can tell you that growth is up to, I think, 1.5 kilos compared to maximum growth to about 300 grams. So they can be 5 times bigger. And it's that prairie dog. The prairie dog is the larger of the two. It is very guinea piggish, but a lot bigger.
I should have.
Burrowing road.
I should have known. Squirrels are tiny.
Squirrels are tiny. Well, red squirrels are one of the smaller ones as well, again, compared to gray squirrels.
Yeah, it's true. Red squirrels are smaller than grey squirrels, so everything that I was saying was incorrect. Just incorrect information.
One of the bad things about red squirrels is the fact that as much as we try to preserve them, they have a worse memory than the gray squirrel. They can't really sometimes remember where they've, their cache of various things they've buried. And the gray squirrels not only remember their own, but go and raid the caches of the red squirrels.
Meanies.
They got to work on those memories, get a little bit better with that. And maybe survival would be ensured. Anyway, the chat stream have...
No, how can we get through to them? How can we get through to them and tell them these things?
I don't know. Someone out there, some zoologist or whatever, is probably studying that right now.
Yeah, probably.
Because, it's one thing to say we want to preserve red squirrels. It's another thing to get their behavior up to scratch.
That's right. That's it. They need to take some responsibility for their actions.
For their own actions. Terrible thing to say. I love red squirrels. They're beautiful, those little ears, and they look so wonderfully red squirrelish.
I love all creatures, big and small.
You're behind by 1 point. It's 3 points for you, 4 points for the chatters. Yeah. Question number 6. Number 6 is true or false. Again, I'll read you out a statement. If you agree, you write down the entire word true. If you disagree, you write down the entire word false. Here comes your statement. Okay? We all know that starfish can regrow severed limbs.
Yeah, we all know that, yeah.
It's a fact that some severed limbs can actually regrow the entire starfish. A new body and new limbs.
What?
Is that true or false?
I love nature.
We all know that starfish can regrow severed limbs.
Yeah.
But it's a fact that some severed limbs can actually regrow the entire starfish. A new body and new limbs. True or false? I have their answer.
The entire word true, I hope.
The entire word true, I hope. I like that.
The entire word true.
We modified the answers. Well, I can tell you right now that the chat stream got it correct. As did you, because it is absolutely true. Yeah.
Yay. It must be a certain type of starfish.
There are a variety of them that can do it. And just from, the tissue, I suppose it's some sort of asexual reproduction. And basically, as long as the cells are there, hey, it goes for it, reconstructs the body, and then, subsequently more limbs as well. Yeah.
No.
Fascinating.
Well done them.
And well done, well
done them, but well done.
Well done.
They need to, the starfish could give the squirrels a tip or two, couldn't they? Are they? Oh, have you tried? Because the red squirrels are like, oh, guys, we're low on numbers. We don't really. We keep forgetting when we're putting stuff. And the starfish are like, have you tried regrowing your limbs, or chopping off a limb, regrowing it, and then letting that do? Have you tried that? We've not tried. We've not tried that one yet. Maybe give that a go. That's a conversation.
That's quite an interesting take on it. Yeah,
You never know.
Researchers unite. Get going. Here we
The
go.
starfish.
Starfish.
The starfish couldn't possibly understand why the squirrel couldn't do that, and vice versa. Isn't that interesting?
The honey thief is saying, perhaps it's the rare Kool-Aid starfish. Nature is awesome. Yeah. Isn't it wonderful that I can see the chat stream and you can't right now?
I wish I'd never given you that ability.
I know. See, so I can just sort of vamp here, as it were, and enjoy.
Yeah.
Hey, here we go. It's question number 7.
All right.
Number 7. Bit of a multiple guess. I'm going to give you the correct answer and a couple of wrong ones. You decide which, and get your answer ready. The collective term for a group of wombats. The collective term for a group of wombats. Is it a wisdom, a troop, or a wrench?
Ooh.
W-R-E-N-C-H. The collective term for a group of wombats. Is it a wisdom, a troop, or a wrench? That's question number 7. I think someone actually asked for, collective nouns around. Here's the first of what could be possibly many if we do it.
Well, don't use this one again.
I have their answer.
A troop.
Ah. The chat stream went for troop as well, with a few wrenches thrown in, spanners in the works, as it were. The actual answer is a wisdom.
It just didn't feel right.
Wisdom of wombats.
A wisdom of wombats.
They're closely related to the koala. But when I was looking up the koala, there is no collective term for a group of koalas because they're so individual. They don't really go together in groups. So, yeah, you have a totally disinterestedness, or I suppose we could give them, of koalas. But, yeah, the wombats, they're related, but it is a wisdom of wombats.
I think that's probably what put us off putting wisdom down, is because they're kind of similar to koalas, and koalas aren't really known for their intelligence, are they? Strange little creatures.
No, they're noted for those quizzical looks. They could do well here in our little afternoon stint.
They certainly could be doing better than I. All right, next question. What's the scores?
Next question. The question is, will you catch up? You're behind by 1. It's 5 points to 4.
That's all right.
Going into question number 8.
I can handle this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nicely poised. Awfully close.
Question
number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8. I'd like to know, what is the fastest land mammal?
Human, obviously.
Hey, hang on to your answer. What is the fastest land mammal? I have the answer from the chatters.
I think we've done this one before. Cheetah?
We have had a couple of animal rounds out of the last 53 or so.
Yeah.
You're going with the cheetah.
Yeah.
No cheating here. Ha ha ha. Yeah, it's the cheetah.
Yay!
Yes, we got it as well.
That's the classic one, isn't it? And that's why I was wondering if it was. And then you remember that obviously birds aren't mammals. So
you were thinking possibly I had a trick question in here somehow.
Maybe just that I thought, what are those ones that are really quick? It doesn't matter because it's not the answer to the question. So,
hares going uphill, yeah, things like that. Shorter distances, I suppose, just the tongue of a frog. I'm sure there are things that are faster, but ultimately just the fastest land mammal we're talking about moving. Yeah, you both got it right. It's the cheetah. As
we know, though, the actual fastest is the tortoise. Overall, because slow and steady wins the race.
This is it, yeah. Not necessarily the fastest, but yeah. Persistence, consistence, all those things, yeah.
Can I show a video on screen for a second? Do you mind?
You may. Go ahead.
Cool. Let's just let this advert play out.
Aurora is saying a human in a car is a lot faster. Oh, I like it. Come in. Too late. Yes.
He's the winner. So good. It's just so. It's too good. It's Anyway, there you go. Next question, please.
I'll remind you. 2 questions to go. It's 6 points to 5 in favor of the chatters. You have a chance here to actually win. You need to get this right. Okay. It's true or false for question number 9, penultimate question today. Again, I'll read out a statement. If you agree, write down the entire word true. If you disagree, the entire word false. Here's your statement. An earthworm becomes 2 new worms if it's chopped in half.
Oh, I've got it. 1 second. I was reading the chat from before. Yeah, didn't see it. Go on, what's the question?
An earthworm becomes 2 new worms if it's chopped in half.
That's like saying if we were chopped in half, would we become 2 different people? So even if it does become, it's the same worm, but just with new...
This is not a philosophical dissertation time here.
No, it's not. It's not at all, and that's why I'm going to say...
Would they exist as 2
do they carry on living...
We're not asking about their intellectual, whether they're sharing anything as far,
Exactly. Does it become a split being that can live and carry on existing? And what is the nature of anything, if that's the case?
Why is there air?
Yeah, why is the grass? What is life? What is life? Question number 10. What is life? Okay, true. The entire word, true. The entire word, yes, it does.
An earthworm becomes 2 new worms.
I mean...
You've made me go so far here, I'm going to have to actually go back and see what...
The answer is...
No, what the chatters have said.
Oh, sorry.
Now you see the chatters, they contradict you, Edward. They say that it's false.
Probably is.
So they go with false, you're going with true.
Yeah.
Can I say that earthworms have a head? Okay, and it's the end closest to that swollen band.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you cut below the band,
yeah,
the head may survive.
Yeah.
But it doesn't form 2 worms.
It doesn't form 2. Why would it? And why did I say true?
I don't know, because you were thinking starfish.
No, because I think I just wanted...
Which is why I included that.
I think I just wanted it to be true, You
wanted it to be true.
That...
I mean, if you were a fisherman, it would be perfect. You would never have to buy bait again.
If you were anything... If you were
cutting worms in half.
Yeah, as I was going to say. If you were a human being and needed to eat to sustain living... we would just live forever because it would just keep growing itself, and we should all farm worms and just eat those, which we probably should do anyway. We should all
we should farm starfish.
But we should be eating.
Although it does take sometimes months up to years for them to entirely regrow.
And if we start now,
start now.
Is it? Are they sentient? The starfish.
This is again, researchers unite. It's time to get them out there and find these things out.
It's difficult to know, isn't it? It's difficult to know whether you should be putting stuff in cages and eating it. Just
642 is pointing out that some parasitic worms actually can regrow from a segment, which is why I was very careful to say that it was the earthworm we were considering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Parasitic.
So if you want
worms.
Parasites, we can sort of ingest those.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't. Yeah. Well, okay. I had a few jokes there, but I shan't. Okay.
I'm not gonna press you any further. More because it's interesting to just imagine what it possibly you were going to say, because I'm not quite sure.
You know my sense of humor too well, though. It's 7 points to 5, Edward, and sadly for you, that means there's no way back. But you can draw closer with our final question today.
I would quite like 6. I would quite like 6.
You would quite like 6.
Am I at 5?
You're at 5, yes, and they're at 7. So you both need this if you really want to get back up to your averages.
Right.
Okay. Question number 10. The world's woolliest sheep died of old age this past December.
Oh.
Okay. Now, he held the record for the heaviest fleece ever, having been lost for more than 5 years in the outback. Okay, this is a few years ago.
Oh,
but he died recently of old age. The world's woolliest sheep.
Oh.
Now, I'd like to know, how much did the fleece weigh when he was eventually shorn?
Oh.
Okay, you've got A, 50 to 60 pounds, B, 60 to 70 pounds, Or C, over 70 pounds in weight? We're talking about the weight of the fleece when this poor sheep was found.
Can anyone translate that into kilos? Or
A, B, or C?
Stone.
I automatically give it in pounds to and go old school to make it. This is a quiz.
Yeah, go on. So give me the options again.
You've got 50 to 60, 60 to 70, or over 70. I have their answer. And we're talking pounds in weight. The actual
50 to 60
shorn from this poor
50 to
woolly sheep.
50 to 60. It can't be much more than that.
50 to 60. Okay.
That's like two babies. No, wait, hold on. I clearly don't know weight very well.
Divided by 2.2. 2.2 pounds in a kilo. Okay. So
25 kilos.
These are pretty big babies if they're only two of
50
them.
to 60.
You're going to go 50 to 60 pounds. Okay. Around 25 kilos, something like that in weight.
Yeah, you can get a 25 kilo baby. I can see that happening.
The actual weight of the fleece when he was eventually shorn was 88.6 pounds. A lot of fleece. Yeah, 88.6 pounds.
Wow.
And the chatter said, oh, yeah, definitely over 70. So they have an emphatic win today, 8 points to 5. Well done, chatters.
Well done. Congratulations, everybody. I think you did well. You did well. The entire word bar says alien. Great stuff. Well, thank you for this week. As always, you're all very special and wonderful and all the best ones. And I really hope that everybody has a nice weekend and has a nice relax. We will be back. Ed sounds dejected. I'm not, Edelweiss. I'm not. I'm fine. I'm just aware of, first of all, the heat is kind of the closeness, and I've got lots of meetings that I have to get off to, and so unfortunately, I think I'm just dejected because it's the end of the quizzes this week. Is that nice? Is that a nice thing to say?
That's
and I'm happy
nice.
for you that you won.
I'll
as well.
miss you too. Oh no, you're still.
I'll see you. I'll see you in about 10 seconds. We said yesterday I like losing. Well, thanks, Max Flashlight. Thank everybody. So muggy. We didn't get the thunderstorms today. I feel like my head. I'm getting a bit of a pressure headache. Feels like it could be stormy. But have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. And well, WNL, what do you think? Should we do another one of these next week?
Why not?
Why not indeed? Any topics that you want to cover, or?
I've had a request from someone who has been listening in and watching. We won't do this on Monday though, but the Wild West.
It sounds great. I was waving to that specific person because they don't often. I don't think that they ever chat. So hello, and to all of the people who don't chat, hello, because I know there's a few of you. Who'd
Keep
like
their
to
powder
just watch
dry,
and enjoy yourselves, and you're more than welcome. And have a great weekend. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, unfortunately, I've been really, really busy, so it's just been left out for 2 days. So we'll have a bumper edition on Monday with some extra things from the camera trap for Nature Watch, and also we did show that fun video of the tortoise beating the hare, which is great. Okay, right, yeah, thanks everybody, and thanks again, Jack Little, for the ending screen. I know he's just disappeared, but thank you, and we will see you next week sometime. Bye-bye. Well, Monday, same time, midday. Bye.